Let's take a look at the GPS monitor button inside of Grade Supervisor version 2. If you'll notice, one of my buttons that I have assigned here says GPS. So let's press that, and I get a sky plot. Now the sky plot lets me know how many satellites are visible, how many are being used for the calculation, and that my elevation mask is at 7 degrees, and that's represented by this yellow hashed line. The satellites in blue are being tracked and used in the solution. This red one is being searched, and that data is not being used in the solution. And if I had satellites either moving into the field of view or moving out, they will move from the two statuses here. One will be marginal, and when it's unable or not seen and fading out and nothing can be used for the calculation, it will be cleared out like this. I also have detailed information on which satellites are being tracked and their azimuth and elevation in the sky. Now, if I press the monitor button, I get we're set up for the pickup truck right now, so I'm getting information about the northern easting elevation of the position. However, I've got the offset set for the GPS antenna, showing me my ground speed, and also giving me heading, update rate, and it lets me know that I'm moving. And if I stop the vehicle, it will stop and let us know that here. If I click on this tab, GPS simulation, and I am using a simulation driver, I'm not connected to a GNSS receiver in actuality. I'm just using the demo simulation here. And it's giving me my raw positional information, my local coordinate information for the rover, which in this case is the truck, and it's giving me my quality information, my horizontal and vertical dilution of precision, horizontal and vertical root mean square, and additional information. So I can toggle between GPS and pickup truck. If this were a grade product, or I was set up as a man rover or an ATV or some other vehicle configuration, that would be represented here. And we'll discuss configuring GPS and setting up other vehicles in a later lesson. I'll press return, and now I will go into forecast, and we actually have mission planning inside of Grade Supervisor and all of the Grade family of products. What it's doing now is it's receiving the almanac data from the receiver, and we're limited to the particular receiver that we're using and the driver that's being used to communicate to that receiver, whether or not we're getting GLONASS only or GPS only or a combination of the two. And this lets me mission plan to make sure that I've got plenty of good satellite coverage, and we can see that our dilution of precision is well below the number of satellites, so we should have no problem in reaching reliable RTK solutions as we do our work. So mission planning built right inside to the Grade family of products. If I press return, I go back to the monitor screen, press return again, and I'm back to the main Grade Supervisor screen. So that's GPS monitoring and mission planning inside of Grade Supervisor version 2.